Hello. Let's do a ramp up on JavaScript classes. This is going to be really helpful because it will provide insight into how React components are implemented under the hood using the inheritance and class pattern. In JavaScript, classes allow us to create interfaces for new objects. An interface is a collection of properties and methods. So every new object that is based on the class is going to have those same methods and properties. For example, say that we have an animal class. This animal class can come with properties like name and age. And they also have a method like speak. Overall, the interface for the animal class is now the name and age properties and the speak method. The cool thing about classes is that they come with an inheritance pattern. Through inheritance, we can create new classes that are based on other existing classes. For example, there can be a lion class that is based on the animal class. The lion class bases itself on the animal class by using the extends keyword. Now, even though this lion class extends the animal class, it's definitely still its own class. It can also have its own properties such as fur color and speed, as well as its own method like one called roar. But since it's inheriting from the animal class, it will also have access to the same properties and methods that were originally declared in the animal class. So the lion also has the name and age properties as well as the speak method property. As another example to drive the point, say there was a bear class that also extends the animal class. It has its own properties like hibernation time and strength, and then its own method like growl. Since it's an extension of the animal class, it also has access to the properties and methods from animal, name, age, and speak. Okay, recall that we define the collection of properties and methods as an interface, meaning these classes themselves aren't the actual objects. Rather, they're representations of what an object based on this class will contain. The objects themselves based on these classes are the instances of the class. Each instance is going to be unique on what values it sets for itself for those base level class properties. And the cool thing is that there can be many of these instances of the same class. So there's 4 different objects based on the lion, 3 different generic animals, and then 4 different bears. As an even better example, let's look at some instances of the lion class. One instance of the lion class could have unique properties like this: golden fur color and 10 speed. But then there can be a second instance, and this one could have red fur color and 7 speed. So both objects are instances of the lion class, but they have their own unique values for those base level lion properties. Okay, that wraps up an overview of how classes and inheritance works in JavaScript. Since components are made by inheriting from the component class, it's critical to get a good grasp of these concepts in order to understand how React components work. But these concepts are far better understood in code, so let's do just that. In the next one, we're going to explore the class system in code and dig into components under the hood. If you enjoy this content, head to davidtkatz.com. There, you'll find links to full courses, as well as to reach out and connect with me. For React and Redux in particular, you'll want to check out udemy.com/React Redux Bootcamp. This is a course I made to help you learn React and Redux the right way, and to turn you into React and Redux developer. Okay, see you in the next one.